Welcome to Carte today for September 14th, 2019. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of Carte right now, and being our weekend edition, look back at some of the biggest stories from the past week and answer your questions about them. Now, if you're looking to learn more about these stories, I'll put a link to each story in the order I talk about it in the show notes down below. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It helps us a lot because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we're doing. And hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV and still watch the shows you enjoy. Well, real quick, let's take a look at some deals before we get into the news from the past week. Amazon's half off Fire TV Stick 4K deal is still going, but I don't know how some people are still, why some people don't qualify and other people do. You need a particular promo code to get the Fire TV Stick for $24.99. Plus, you can get 2 months of Philo for half off. So this is a pretty good deal here, and it's the same price that the Fire TV Stick was at for Prime Day this year. So check out the link down below. If that promo code doesn't work during checkout, just don't buy it. Unfortunately, I don't know what to tell you about why some people are getting this deal and others are not. Amazon does not disclose always how they decide who's qualified for a promo code and who doesn't. All right. First story up of the day real quick, Amazon is got a big event coming September 25th. So on September 25th, Amazon will be holding an event to announce some type of hardware. They sent out invitations to the press for a hardware announcement September 25th in a very Apple-esque kind of way. This is a lot like what Apple does, right? We're not going to tell you what's going to happen. We want you to come live, report it live as we do it. So it'll be very interesting to see what Amazon announces. Early rumors we saw from a lot of people inside the industry were saying new Fire TV sticks are a very real possibility. More recently today, I've been seeing a lot of talk about Echoes, that there's probably a new line of Echo players coming out, and that's probably what the big announcement is. It's possible that we could get all three, right? We could get new Fire tablets, some unknown Amazon device they've never had. Last year at an event like this, they announced the Fire TV Recast DVR. And we could go into breaking down, they could go into, hey, new updated Fire TV sticks, new updated Fire tablets, and more. So we really don't know, but Carte news will be there and having full coverage when we learn more. So I'd love to know what you would predict Amazon would announce. What would you like them to announce? The Fire TV stick, the basic HD version, kind of needs a little help. It's starting to show its age. It's starting to show its performance. I almost wouldn't mind if they just have one Fire Stick and maybe make the Fire Stick 4K a little cheaper as an option. I don't know. But I would love to see them get a new updated Fire TV Stick HD if they want to continue that line. The Fire TV Stick 4K seems to be pretty powerful, seems to be well positioned. Maybe add Dolby to it, Dolby Vision HDR. But that would probably dramatically increase the cost of the Fire TV Stick 4K. At least a little bit, at least forcing them to keep it around $50 instead of a little bit cheaper. So let me know what you think. What would you like to see Amazon announce? What would you like to see Amazon release this fall? Leave us a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Comcast, Fox, CBS, and Disney are suing to block a la carte TV in Maine. So Maine passed a law that would require providers to offer a la carte access to different cable channels. So if you wanted just ESPN, if you wanted just Disney Channel, etc., you could do that. Well, the problem is with that is many cable channels are built on the idea that many people who don't watch them are paying for them as part of their bundle. And then they can sell advertising to the other people out there who do watch it. Now, Comcast is not necessarily suing on behalf of being Comcast, the cable provider, but the fact that they own NBC Universal. And they're worried that some of their channels, same with Fox, CBS, and Disney, may not make it if they have to go on their own. There was a study a while back that said maybe even channels as big as CNN would not be successful if they had to go direct to consumer and people who didn't watch it weren't paying for it. So we'll have to keep a close eye on this. But a few questions here. What does this mean right now? For now, nothing. This law is set to take effect next week. We are watching this very closely. If you live in Maine and you got any information, go to CarteCarsNews.com, hit the contact us, send us an email. But this is a very important story because if Maine is successful here, if Maine successfully wins their lawsuit to say, no, we are not, we can require cable providers to offer a la carte TV, this is going to open the door for a lot of other places to do the same. Now the cable companies here, or cable content providers, Disney, Fox, CBS, etc., are saying, hey, this is federal law. Federal law trumps this case. It's going to be really up to a judge. I'm very interested to see how this plays out. But for what this means for now is this could revolutionize cord cutting, because this would require streaming services like Sling TV, Hulu, PlayStation View, and more to also do this. You know, Sling TV is often talked about being a la carte TV. This could really force them to do it. So we'll keep a close eye on this. A la carte TV, this idea of just paying for the channels you want, has been a dream for a while, but it hasn't quite come together yet. Mostly because it's more profitable for cable and more profitable, more importantly, for people like Disney and more to sell their channels as a bundle. So leave me a comment, let me know. You know, it's the classic story. If you want ESPN, you have to carry all the other Disney channels, right? Everybody wants ESPN. But Disney XD, Freeform, it used to be ABC Family or whatever it used to be called, it's not necessarily a channel every cable provider wanted to have in their basic packages. But now they were required to. This could really shake up everything. Also shake up packages. I do expect packages to continue to be popular, but maybe we suddenly see that we wouldn't have all the Disney channels in the basic package, for example. All right, so let me know what your thoughts are on that. Spectrum is raising its TV pricing. Now, we reported this a few weeks ago as an exclusive. We had our sources over at Spectrum who informed us about these price hikes. Notifications are now going out. And includes the third price hike on broadcast TV fees in the last 12 months. Now, a lot of people have been asking, Luke, when am I getting this? I'm a Spectrum customer. I'm not seeing this price hike yet. Few things to remember. First of all, this is on Spectrum's core packages. If you are still on, for example, a grandfathered Time Warner package, your pricing may be different. 2, notifications are going out with your next bill this month to take effect with your following bill in October. So if you don't get your bill until the 20th, you won't get your notification until the 20th. Nothing will show up. So keep that in mind. This is on Internet. It's going up about, I think, $4 a month on Internet. But it's going up $7 in the core TV plans, plus things like broadcast TV fees, which are going up to $13.50, up from $11.99. You add it up, it's probably about $10 a month in price hikes on TV versus just a $4 price hike on Internet. So that means even with the price hike on Internet, you're saving an additional $6 more every month this month than you did last month, which is a Hulu. You're now saving enough to have Hulu on demand every single month, which is a pretty cool deal. So let me know, how much are you saving as a cord cutter? Always hear these conversations. Can't save money, can't save money. Look, price hike of a streaming service of $2 a month, might as well go back to cable. Very strangely though, Spectrum is raising their TV bills. Crickets. You see any major outcry in the press about how the high cost of cable TV is destroying cable TV? No, we don't. So let me know, how much are you saving with cord cutting? And hey, if you could save an extra $6 a month, what does that mean for you? Would you use that for Hulu? Would that be a breakfast out, some coffee? Let me know. All right. Now this one, I have to put a disclaimer here because I'm recording this last night. I put this up Saturday morning, but I actually record these on Friday night. And AT&T, DirecTV Now, and more could soon lose the Disney Channel, Freeform, Disney, ESPN, and more. So Disney has warned that AT&T and them are in contract talks. Things are falling apart, or at least not going the way they want them to, and that blackout's very possible. Now that blackout could have happened last night, maybe, between when I post this and when this recorded. So if it did, my apologies, hang in here with me for a minute. But Disney's being very aggressive, saying they're serious about pulling the plug on their channels if they don't get a new contract. AT&T sent a letter to shareholders saying, hey, we expect more blackouts to be happening because we're going to hold the line on cost. This is kind of an interesting thing for cord cutters, right? AT&T, a lot of people like to bash on them. But hey, they're saying, hey, we won't increase the price as much as these content providers want. According to AT&T, Nexstar asked for a 100% increase, doubling the cost of their Nexstar locals. And CBS wanted a big increase and more. According to AT&T, they successfully talked them down and got a much smaller price hike, which helped keep your bill lower. Now AT&T says they're doing doing the same thing with other broadcast TV providers and cable providers. They didn't specifically name Disney, but you got the feeling in the letter to shareholders that that was kind of targeted towards Disney. Like, hey, Disney's asking for a price hike. We don't feel it's worth it. We don't feel like we want to pass that along to our customers. So you may not always like AT&T, and you may not always like Dish, but when they do things like this, it is not necessarily Dish's fault or AT&T's fault that a local goes dark on their network. It is often because, hey, you know, XYZ network, Nexstar, according to AT&T, wanted a 100% price hike. And that's not necessarily something they were willing to do. So let me know, when you have a blackout, do you blame the channel provider? Do you blame Disney in this case if it happens? Or would you blame AT&T? You know, it's kind of one of those things. There is an argument both sides a little bit here. Both of them are fighting to get money. There's a smaller pool of money out there, right? AT&T's costs are the same, but they have less people paying in. Disney's got less subscribers, so they're getting less money, but they want to produce the same amount of content. At some point, something's going to break there, right? You both can't try to get more money. At some point, that just falls apart. So let me know what you think. All right. Next up, speaking of blackouts, Fox Regional Sports Networks have been dark on Sling TV and Dish for over a month now. About a week ago, they removed Fox Regional Sports Networks from Dish and Sling TV's guides. And now this week, Dish and Sling TV sent Core Cars News a statement that said it is unlikely, they find it unlikely they will be re-adding these networks that Sinclair, who now owns the Fox Regional Sports Networks, offer in their, paraphrasing here, it was not a serious offer, unfair offer, too much money kind of offer. So I'd love to know what you think here. The same kind of situation as we were talking about a minute ago. Dish says, hey, the amount of money they want for this is just too much. We're not willing to pass along that cost. Fox Regional Sports Network says, hey, our content is worth this. We think you should pay that much. And the subscribers are a little bit in the middle here. You are fighting it out. Which way do you go with this? Do you think Fox Regional Sports Networks is worth it and Dish should just pay it? Are you on the other side that says, hey, Fox Regional Sports Networks is not worth it. Dish, hold strong. I don't want to be paying a ton of extra money for a channel that I don't think is worth that. Leave me a comment, let me know. All right, and last story up of the day, cable TV is ramping up its attacks on cord cutting. Once again, we're getting to the old fun argument of cord cutting just costs too much for cable, and you might as well just go back to cable. Now, we already talked about this a little bit, about how, hey, Spectrum's raising its costs too, right? Well, we got these arguments that, look, if you subscribe to all 9 of these services, it's going to cost you $90. You might as well go back to cable TV. Well, we did a full breakdown of this, breaking down the argument about how cable TV's average cost for just TV is $107 a month, so you would still save money, about how most people pay for internet, so this idea that you have to count the cost of internet as an exclusive cord cutting expense is ridiculous, because most cable TV subscribers also have internet, and the fact that most of the content they listed here you can't get with cable, or it's things like HBO, which would be an additional charge on top of your cable bill already. When you list things like HBO and Showtime, that's not very truthful because they're the same cost with cable. It's not like you're going to go and get a basic beginner's cable package and suddenly get HBO and Showtime. It's just not fair. So let me know, how much money are you saving? Where does this all break down for you? I'd love to hear from you. All right, so that's it for today. Hope you all have a fantastic week, and I hope you all be safe this weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday for more Cord Cutting Today news. So thanks everybody for your support. I really do appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow for another Cord Cutters News video. But Cord Cutting Today will resume on Monday, every Monday through Saturday. So take care. Thanks for your support. I really appreciate it.